Hi, I'm Courtney. I'm the mill manager at Bonneyville Mill, and I'd like to show you one of the products that we're going to be offering for the first time this year. The new buckwheat that we have has a hull-less. It's a hull-less buckwheat, so the hull has already been removed from the buckwheat. This will simplify things in our grinding process because we're going to get rid of a lot of the waste that we had with the hulls coming off, and also will simplify the sifting procedures. Let's go in the room and I'll show you where we've got our buckwheat stored here. This is the grain room here at Bonneyville Mill, and we have the grain sorted. We've gotten all stocked up this year. We're ready to start grinding for this mill season. And back here in this corner, we have a nice big stack of the new hull-less buckwheat that we're going to be grinding for the first time this year. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Got a bag opened already, and as you can see, it's quite different from the buckwheat we've had in the past. The buckwheat that we ground formerly was black, and this is white because the hulls have been removed. Here's a sample of the buckwheat that we've used before. This is before the hulls have been removed, and so the color is completely different from what we've got now. All right, again, we've got some of our hull-less buckwheat here, and since the stones in the mill have not been put back together yet this season, we're not ready to grind inside. So we're going to use this magic mill. This is a small mill meant to be a home model mill, and inside of this you'll find that it actually is two stones that do the grinding, and it's turned by an electric motor right here. So once we put the shield back in here, this hole leads directly into the stones. And once the buckwheat gets between those two stones, it's going to start to get ground up. So we're going to go ahead and do some grinding here. Okay, here's the resulting flour in the little stainless steel drawer down below, and it's got a little bit of texture to it. When we start using the big stones in the mill, that's going to be a lot finer grind when we do that. We've got our freshly ground buckwheat here from the hull-less buckwheat we ran through the magic mill, and we're going to have some other ingredients, and we're going to go ahead and make some buckwheat pancakes. So the things that you're going to need, and we will post the recipe a little bit later in the video here, so you'll have the exact ingredients. But we have some soft white flour that was ground here at Bonneyville, baking powder, baking soda, buckwheat flour that was also ground here just a few minutes ago, and buttermilk, sugar, eggs, butter, and salt. And again, we will post the recipe. We've combined the dry ingredients into this mixing bowl here, and I also combined the wet ingredients, which is 1 egg, a cup of buttermilk, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Into this container, we're going to go ahead and pour them together now. And we're going to thin it down just a little bit with a little water because it looks to be a little thick. Okay, time to heat up the skillet. Okay, we've got our ingredients mixed together, so now we're going to go ahead and we got the skillet warmed up. We're going to pour a pancake in there and see how it goes. Always give a little spray grease to your pan. Pour in the batter. And now we'll let it cook. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip it. Looks good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get the first one out. Over onto the plate. You can dress it up any way you like. I prefer maple syrup and a little bit of butter. You can do whatever you want with it at this point, and it's ready to eat. Bonneyville buckwheat flour.